Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're opening this mini brand Fill the Fridge. This is so cute. It comes with a magnet, some little miniature foods to put in there, and it looks like they're going to be doing a whole kitchen series, which I'm very much looking forward to. And there's a light inside that you can switch to a UV or like a regular light, and there's 7 exclusive minis in here. And then I have a bunch of these to open as well that I'll be doing in the following video. So let's get the plastic off the fridge and take a look inside. Okay, changed angle so hopefully you can see it a little bit better, but it's solid, like a blue or like a robin egg blue. There is a switch in the back to switch it from the light to the UV light. And, oh my gosh, filled with goodies. Let's switch the back and see if that... Yeah, so it goes UV to regular light. Let's take out the minis and we'll look at the fridge up close. I don't know if every fridge comes with these exact minis or if they vary, but I guess we will find that out soon. I like this little drawer. That's cute. We have a manual and maybe a checklist of the minis. No, it just shows you how you can arrange the fridge, the LED to the UV light switch, and then what it includes. So we'll see if we get those exact ones. And then of course, like I said, they're going to be expanding that and coming out with some different ones. Oh yes, I forgot. There is one build in here. You get to make like a Jello mold, and then you could cure it inside with that UV light. I'm not sure how strong that is or if I trust it, but we'll try it and see. So here is an up close view of that top fridge part. So there is one removable shelf. Maybe there's more inside those packages, I'm not sure, but you can move this if you want. It looks like there's a couple different tracks in there. Of course, we have the light at the top. You can shut that. It does have a little bit of a magnetic grip. And then on the bottom half, we have the freezer, which again has 2 of the removable containers and then 2 tiny ones up here. These are really cute. I like that. Okay, switched angles because I feel like this is easier. But I think there's some shelves in here instead of drawers. That's what it looks like on the sheet. So those are all wrapped up. Let's open that. Oh yeah, that's cute. Maybe these go inside the door, and then we have some shelves to put in that top part. And please tell me that holds eggs. That would be amazing. Let's get the instructions and see. Yep, so those go in the top part. And then it shows you how to put that together. Those other pieces do go in the door. So I guess we're gonna assemble that and then we'll open what hopefully is our minis. So looking inside the fridge like this, it looks like these slide in, and they gave us 3, so one goes right above this. That's cute to utilize that space, and then one at the top. I always line these up crooked. There we go. That's awesome. And then we're going to put some right here in the door. This is a really bad angle. I don't really know the best way to show it to you since it's a larger item. So it shows this piece going in like this and sliding down like that. And then we have these other ones that go above it where these notches are, and then I guess the eggs go up top. Let's try to slide that one down. Does it go the other way? Maybe. I had it upside down, so it goes with the rounded part facing in, and then the other side flipped up so that you can store stuff in there, so it's holding stuff. And then it just slides down into there. And then of course we have the eggs that go in there as well. So when you're done, it should look like that. Egg container, 2 empty ones, the bigger one down there, and then our shelves in that side. Now the fun part, seeing what's in these packages. So in the yellow one, ooh, these are all of our minis. Oh my gosh, how cute. So I'm not too excited to see the Pizza Hut because we've seen Pizza Hut from them. But I think these are a tad bit smaller than the ones we've seen in the past. Still cute. And then I was excited for the Olipop cans. I think that's adorable. We have a vintage cola and then a classic root beer. So adorable. And then, oh, that's funny. I think these are the drinks that have like the marbles in the top that you push through. I think they're marbles at least, little glass things. The kids have tried those before. That's really cute. So we got a peach one of those. And then we have a Mike's Hot Honey. That's really cute. I like the color. You can see it better like that. Those are adorable. Then in here, did we get more Olipop? Ooh, and our fridge magnet. So we got a watermelon fridge magnet. And they actually legit stick on there. That's amazing. We also got an ice scoop. And then another Olipop. This one is the strawberry vanilla. So now we got 3 different ones of those. And then this is probably our build. And another tiny package. So we have the resin. It says jelly glue. The mold, which is super tiny. It's way smaller than our Miniverse ones we've done. Then it also comes with like a lid to put over it when you're done making it. And, oh, okay. There's some fruit in here that we can put inside that, little mandarin oranges and some tongs. Looks like we got 3 slices and they're just loose in there. That's very cute. Didn't see the instructions for this. I'll have to go get that other piece of paper that I left across the room. Okay. It says to add the resin glue, add the oranges, fill it up some more, and then put it in the fridge for 20 to 25 minutes. So pretty long time. Then you should be able to pop it out and display it, which is very cute. Also, what's up with that? How come we didn't get eggs or ice? Was I supposed to get eggs or ice? Because I definitely did not get eggs or ice. Maybe that's just something you're supposed to collect in the minis. I'm not sure because I have not watched anyone else's videos. But let's go ahead and get this started because this is going to take a while. I'll probably put it in there just for the sake of trying it, but I'll also put it under my actual UV light as well. And I noticed it said to replace the battery after like 3 hours. An important thing to note is if you're using the regular fridge battery, it does shut when you shut the door. However, if you put it on the UV and shut the door, it stays on because it's supposed to be curing something. So make sure if a kid's playing with it or something that they turn it back on the regular light so you don't kill your battery. I'm going to pop these bubbles real quick. And then, against my better judgment, I'm going to drop these in there. I assume they're gonna sink like they historically do. And then I'm going to fill it up. You might have a little bit left of this. I'm gonna let that set for a minute. Oh, I was about to pop that, but it took care of itself. Make sure that's even, and then we'll put it in the fridge. Okay, I'm gonna switch it to UV and I'll show you again. Turns off like that, but when it's on UV and you shut it, it's gonna stay off. There was a decent amount of air bubbles in here, but I think I got most of them, but there's probably still gonna be some. So I'm gonna put it way up close there to the light, set a timer, and we'll be back to open it. Okay, I did the full 25 minutes, and about 20 minutes into it, I flipped it over. So I was kind of scared that the bottom part would be wet. It does feel solid, so maybe it did do the trick. Let's try to pop it out. Yeah, it feels pretty solid. Oh, how cute. They did go to the top of it. They sank a bit, but not completely. I did move them with a toothpick a little bit, so that's pretty cool. I do have some resin left, so let's make another one that's just plain. I was going to save this resin, but there's not a top for it. The top they gave us has the hole in it, so I don't want it to leak out. But I think we do have enough to make another one. Maybe it won't be like a full one, but we'll see. Might have to sit here holding it upside down for a while, but that's cool. You can at least make two, and then if you have leftover fruit from like Miniverse or other little creations, you can add that in there as well. I think I just like them plain though. So I'm gonna squeeze everything out of here and make another one. If you hold it until every last bit's out, you have exactly enough to make a second one with no fruit in it. This is the second one. I like that we do get a silicone mold we can reuse with our other leftover resins from previous builds. And this doesn't have a jelly, it is hard, just like regular resin. It doesn't have like the squish to it, but yeah. Made two of those exactly. So that's what I have for you today. If you want to see me open all these and put them in the fridge, check out my next video. Bye guys!